Warning.
The following podcast has been rated B for bullshit.
In the minds of two brothers is a field full of dreams, wonder and joy.
Ah, fuck it. It just contains strong language and humour towards dumb, stupid idiots and a fuckload of bullshit. It's the roar of the crowd. Stop your feet to the ground. Give it all to me now, cause it calls for me, calls for me. Awake to the sound, to the screens getting loud. Give it all to me now, cause it calls for me, calls for me.
Massive fireworks, big explosions. Hello everybody and welcome to Two Brothers Talk Bullshit. Well, today we are going to be reviewing NXT Respect My Authority.
And we just butchered the NXT theme. Yeah, just go ahead and repeat what I just said, Adam. That's alright.
I will. Okay, I apologise, mate.
You always seem to do that. You always repeat what I say.
I know, I always repeat what you say.
God's sake.
I'm an arsehole. But,
what an asshole! I'm an asshole! Did it again. Alright. Anyway, continue.
No, I don't want to say anything now because I feel like I'm going to repeat it and I'm upsetting you. So no, I'm just going to do this whole podcast.
It don't matter.
I'm doing this whole podcast in silence. So it's up to you now. See you later.
Come back, Adam. Please come back.
Okay, because you said please, I will come back.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody.
You didn't actually leave. You just sat in this chair looking at me.
I did leave. I left the room. I went and got a cookie. No, I can't get cooking that time. That'd be fucking quick.
So,
I'll have some milk as well. Where's my missus? Oi, bitch! Make me a sandwich. If I did that, I would get literally kicked out of my own house.
yes, that would happen.
And then my parents would be like, "Mum, Dad, I got kicked out of the house," and then they'd be like, "Why?" I asked my girlfriend if she could make me a sandwich. Yeah,
Then
every bloke understands that situation.
Yeah, not me.
No, not Luke.
I don't have a girlfriend. Ladies.
He's a nice guy. You should date him.
Thanks.
That's alright. So, where were we? NXT Respect My Authority.
Waiting for it.
Wow. Is what I can
It was
say.
a good.
Wow, what a pay-per-view.
Such wow.
It's I want to say it's set the standard for what everyone's, but it's been doing that for such a long time. You can't really say it's the next big thing. Everyone's known that for such a long time.
Yes.
You can't. Well, you couldn't really. There's a couple of things you could fault, but the whole match was just amazing.
The matches were amazing. Everyone performed
yes.
very highly.
A few little Easter eggs I noticed in the show as well.
I didn't.
They didn't. So let's start off with what happened. So Finn Balor and Samoa Joe kicked off against the Mechanics, and the Mechanics they're not on TV a lot, but the hardcore fans will know them for their hard work, and from what you read on social media and stuff, they are basically the next Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard in terms of old school wrestling.
Yes.
And you can sort of tell by their look that they're not like, oh, we have to be pretty and we have to have all these decent moves and stuff. As long as you turn up, have a fight, and put in the best damn match you could possibly do, that's all that matters. So
yeah, you are.
I was quite surprised they reached the finals, to be honest. I didn't think they'd make it this far, so I'm glad that WWE at least has some faith in them. Easter egg number one is Finn Balor's entrance video. Did you notice it had Balor Club in it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what that's related to?
Bullet Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he was one of the founding members of Bullet Club in New Japan Pro Wrestling, so it was quite a nice little homage to his days in New Japan,
Yeah.
where he was part of this super faction in New Japan at the moment. So it's quite a nice little homage to it, and the fact that he had the gear for it as well, like the black gear and just the jacket, like no nonsense. He probably just could be asked to put on the makeup.
Yeah,
really
probably.
honest, like sitting there and for like God knows how long, probably about 3-4 hours. I reckon he probably sits there and gets painted.
Yeah, a lot of hours.
So yeah, especially if you're going to be wrestling 3 times a night, you don't really want to show up brand spanking new, have to go to the back, get it done again, and then there wouldn't be enough time. So I can understand why they did it, which was really nice. Samoa Joe needs to change his theme song. It's shit.
It is.
It's not very good. Like the beginning's really good, but it's just this old dun 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 dun.
Just that loop.
Oh, it's horrible. It's absolutely disgusting. Think of something better, guys. He deserves better. The match was really well. It was a good pace to start off a hot tag, and the crowd was absolutely manic. Like, even though it wasn't a big crowd, you got a sense of a big feel environment because they're so vocal and they know who they like and who they cheer for, and they have respect for everyone.
Yeah,
it was good. What did you think?
I thought it was good. Though I gotta be completely brutally honest, Adam.
Yes.
I've been lying this whole time. I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it?
No.
Are you telling us? Oh, you fucking arsehole. Right, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to big it up to you then. This is my mission, to big up and make you watch it. Why haven't you watched it? I suppose you haven't had time,
planning on
have
watching
you?
it today, but then I got distracted by Super Mario Maker.
Oh, okay. But yes, basically it was a fun back and forth tag match, and then the mechanics worked on Balor, and the storyline from it was that Balor's injured his knee. So it's the question of, will he or won't he be able to compete later? Because Samoa Joe was obviously willing to carry on for the team. That was the sound of my silencer falling off. Or pod filter.
Pop filter.
Pop filter.
Yeah.
What's it called? A pop filter?
So it doesn't go no. Yeah.
Oh, the pop. Okay.
Yes.
So basically, I just smacked the bloody headline. This is the story all about. I'll go back onto what I was all about. Finn Balor decided to take one for the team and do the finishing combo with Samoa Joe to finish the match with an injured knee.
Yes.
So the story is, will he be able to compete? So Samoa Joe and Finn Balor are now into the finals.
Prince Devitt.
Prince Devitt, it's not there anymore.
I know.
Get over it, mate. I know it's in the past. This was followed on by the next semi-final match of Chad Gable and Jason Jordan versus Baron Corbin and Rhino.
I've seen a clip of that match. The roll through German suplex.
Yes, that was near
awesome.
the end. That was incredible. Like the pop that the World's Greatest Tag Team 2.0 got,
Really?
which is what they probably get. It was really good. Rhino and Baron Corbin got the heel boos, but it's not the boos of like we don't want you. It's actually heel boos. So clearly the crowd understand. It's just that's what the crowd just understand who's a bad guy and who's a good guy.
Yeah.
Which is clever, and because it's so small, you get invested in it.
Yep.
It was it was a little bit better than the first match. I've personally thought it was anyway, because it was just quicker. The highlight of it was they started chanting Kurt Angle's theme song to just to Chad Gable's name.
Really?
Yeah. So in the crowd you could hear Gable, Gable,
Really? Oh, sweet.
Gable, Gable.
That is so cool.
Gable. Oh, it was amazing. It was so funny to watch, and the announcers obviously didn't register it.
Honestly.
Byron Saxton now just needs to shut up because he's turning into the next Michael Cole, and it's frustrating. Whereas Corey Graves and the other guy, I've forgotten what he's called. Sorry, my neck's getting hot because I've got the headphones around my neck. Basically, Corey Graves talks about the wrestling, and because he's been there, he knows
wrestling.
Acknowledges the moves and stuff. Sort of like what Jerry Lawler used to do back when he was a good commentator. So clearly he's been watching some like Jesse Ventura videos and watching him on colour commentary. So that was that. It led then the rolling. Obviously, the highlight of it is what you put out. The highlight was the rolling bridge German suplex, which was for a guy the size of Chad Gable, doing it to a size of 6'8" Baron Corbin, 300 pounds, was impressive on its own. I'm surprised he didn't do his back in. The finish came when, not long after that move, Jason Jordan tried to take out Rhino. Rhino countered, hit Gore, and then Baron Corbin did this. It was really good how they did it. Chad Gable ran up to Corbin and tried to like, I want to say spin round him, but he caught him and it sort of spun round his body and went straight into an end of days. But the sequence of it was so quick, it was amazing. And that finisher is really good. Like, it's unique and it's different, and he proves he can do it on bigger guys. Whether or not, like, bulkier guy, heavier guys.
Oh, okay.
If you know what I mean, because if he was like, he's been doing it on the the lighter wrestlers. So say for example, if he wrestled John Cena, he could probably do it on him, which is good in an aspect because a lot of guys with finishers in NXT can't bring it over because they've got bigger wrestlers.
Yeah.
Or they have to adapt, is the word.
Except for the high-flying finishers, they can just do it.
They just hit them anywhere. Next is the highlight is the debut of, I want to say Asuka.
I don't know. I had it on my phone earlier, but it's over there.
I
It's actually right in front of
to,
me, but I can't bother to get it.
I can't remember for the life of me how you say her name. I think it's Asuka. She debuted against Dana Brooke. That was really good. She's quick. She is what Hideo Itami needs to do when he comes back. Which, speaking of which, at some point in the show they panned out to Hideo Itami. I don't know if it was odd because he was with Funaki in the crowd and he registered, but the crowd didn't sort of cheer him or anything. So I don't know if it was on the big screen for them to see. I think it was just for TV, just to say that he's still around. But her style is incredible. And what I've noticed recently is how many of the divas are incorporating submissions into their finishers now. Like, it's amazing how many you look at all the divas, and a lot of them are basically choosing submissions now. Because you've got Charlotte with the figure 8, you've got Becky Lynch with the disarm her, you've got Sasha Banks with the bank statement, you've got Dana Brooke's got another submission finisher, I believe. No, she doesn't. I'll tell a lie. Emma's got the Emma lock, and then you got this new girl who's very. It's not stiff, is the word. She's like Daniel Bryan, where she can kick and stuff like that, and she's just quick and she can power out. There's one really good sequence where she had Dana in a back arm lock, of example, and Dana was trying to roll out of the way, but she was following her with her, doing cartwheels. It was fun.
Wow. That's cool.
But the finisher came when Asuka put in the crossface chicken wing submission, which is now called creatively the Asuka lock.
Asuka lock.
I bet I've been saying her name this whole time. I'm getting absolutely slated for this. So that was that. And then she sort of teased bringing Emma into the ring, but she's sort of like made out the character is she's a bit psychotic, or she's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, essentially. This led on to, I believe, was Tyler Breeze versus Tyler Breeze versus Apollo Crews. I have a feeling Apollo Crews is going to be quite big.
Yes.
Just his size and the way he moves in the ring. Have you watched his ring stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
He is very good for a man that size.
Yeah. How he can do standing moonsault.
Yeah.
They've got a size that he is quality. The match was actually a lot better than what people expected as a filler match. Because their styles you would have thought would be very different, but it's actually similar. Yeah. They did a smart match where Tyler was countering all of Apollo Crews' big moves. They did a section near the end of the match where he did the gorilla slam and Tyler grabbed his legs to stop him from doing the moonsault, so Crews kicked him and then went for the moonsault, but Tyler got his knees up and stopped it. That was really clever.
Wow.
And the end came when he had to, obviously, you have to do something different if you know you can't hit. This is what I like about the creative. They get the creative freedom, I suppose, of sorts. Yeah. So it was sort of like he lifted up Tyler and then alternated the move into a powerbomb. That's all I can say, really. It's really hard
to... Into a powerbomb?
Into a powerbomb of sorts? Maybe? I don't know. I do know because that's how it happened. And then Apollo Crews won that one. So he stepped up the ladder, which unfortunately Tyler looked good, but he's losing far too often.
Yeah.
So you need to either make him a face, which won't suit his character really.
No.
Or you put him in the main event picture, which he deserves. Yeah. Or you just bring him up to WWE and lose him like you did with Adam Rose and Ascension and Big E and who else is Neville and Bo Dallas. So yeah, don't go.
Don't go.
You can now understand. You can now understand why you get the sense that these divas and wrestlers don't want to go up to the main roster, do they? I have a suspicion that these guys are going to be refusing to go up at some point because obviously the ratings are poor and really bad, and they want to stay in this brand and help revolutionise it. Yes. So I won't be surprised if, say, Triple H bought a section of the company and was like, we're having this as a separate brand now, we're challenging you.
Yeah.
Or in a few years, NXT could be taking on Raw in the ratings. Yeah. Who knows?
That would be cool.
Next match, the finals. So the story going in is Finn Balor okay. It turns out he's fine. He's got a tweaked knee or something along those lines. So it's going to be Finn Balor and Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin and Rhino in the main event. 2 non-tag teams in the main event. You right?
Yeah, I was just checking the cable, see if yours is actually plugged in. If it is.
Mine is in. What was also interesting and was a nice little take was that Eden was announcing, which was a nice little homage because she's married to Cody Rhodes.
Who?
And Eden, the announcer,
Yeah,
the
who's
female
Cody Rhodes?
one. Oh, she's married to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, who's Cody Rhodes?
Oh, apparently. Oh, I thought it was being serious then. Jesus. It's like, you don't know who Cody Rhodes is? I actually, no doubt, no word of a lie. I'll bring this up later because it's related to the end of the match.
Okay.
But yeah, she's married to Stardust.
Okay, now you're making sense.
You know who Stardust is, yeah?
I know who Stardust is, yeah. It's
You don't know who
Cody
Cody
Rhodes.
Rhodes is. Don't know who he is, mate. Right, who is he? I know who he is, but yeah. So that was quite nice, and she was wearing the yellow and black in homage to Dusty Rhodes, which was really nice. And the trophy
cool.
was massive.
I've seen the
It's
picture.
a nice picture. It's a nice trophy. So it was good back and forth match. Lots and lots of action. The crowd were really hot for it, really into it. You could sort of see a tension between Samoa Joe and Tyler. Like something's going to happen later on down the line. Tyler. Why did I say Tyler? Finn Balor. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not even getting ahead of myself. It's happened. He's not even in it. So you can sort of see a tension between Balor and Samoa Joe building because you could see Joe was getting frustrated, saying that I can do this for us. And Balor was like, no, I want to do this, but he was like, what if you fuck up with your knee and stuff? So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Baron Corbin and Rhino worked as a good team, but in the end, the good guys won, which was a nice fitting. You sort of knew it was going to happen, but
Yeah.
the crowd were really hot for it, and the ending was really like spectacular and emotional. Where
I mean, I'm happy that they won, but I'd rather it be Jason Jordan and Chad Gable who won.
oh yeah, definitely
But, you know,
a tag team.
a tag team, yeah, but, you know, you got to get the NXT champion a little bit more
Airtime
stuff. Yeah.
essentially. And
Because
then there was
Finn
a
Balor's
big-
over as fuck.
It is over as fuck. I'm just getting a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I'm getting a little bit bored of him.
Yeah, he doesn't really have that much of a character, to be honest. The only character he has is at pay-per-view when he becomes a demon.
Yeah, he's just. I don't know. He needs to do something to pick himself up a bit more because he's getting a bit stale.
Yeah.
Which is you sort of like, okay, here we go. Yeah, the ending came. There was a big, massive ceremony. Like they brought the trophy down to the ring, and then Cody and Dustin Rhodes came out with the whole family and presented. And then they had everyone had a big cry and a wail. I welled up a little bit watching it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I mean, if you were watching it,
and this brings up to my funny fact. Well, it's not a funny fact. It's just funny. I found it hilarious. My girlfriend is trying. She's obsessed with Total Divas. And she's trying to get into WWE, bless her. But every time I sit down with her, I just don't have the patience for her going, who's that? What does he do? Why is he not winning? What sort of match is this? So I spent a good, not gonna lie, I spent a good 20 minutes explaining to her what an Iron Man match was today for the main event. And she's like, why is it called an Iron Man match when women are in it? I was like, because that's the name they've called it. If it would be an Iron Woman match, but that might be considered as sexist, you know what I mean? It's a fine line these days. So, in the end, I said, that's Cody Rhodes on the right with the dark hair, and his brother's Dustin. Is it Runnels or Rhodes? It'd be Runnels. Yeah. And that's Goldust. She's like, oh, I know who Goldust is. There's the one with the gold and black leather suit, whatever it is. It's like, it looks like he's into the naughty stuff. And I was like, that's one way of explaining it, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. And then that other guy is called Stardust. It's like, he's far too pretty to be to Stardust. So like, I don't believe that's Stardust. That can't be Stardust. And it's like, no, he is Stardust, and he's related to the woman who's announcing. And she's like, oh, it's
related, married.
Married. Sorry, not related. Sorry, I apologise. I'm getting excited.
You just can't wait to talk about the Iron Woman match, huh?
No, it's getting good. So that was quite funny hearing my girlfriend rant to me about why grown men shouldn't be in leather, well, not leather, but like spandex and stuff. I was like, okay, funny. So that was a good celebration, which led then on to a very nice video package of the Iron Man match, 30-minute one between Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Yes.
What do you think about women main eventing?
It's definitely something fresh, new, exciting. Other words to describe good?
It's
Yeah,
never
I think
happened
it's good.
before, has it? So
No.
this is why it's well, as they say, it's revolutionary. Like the last time Divas main evented a Raw was Trish Stratus and Lita back like 10 plus years ago, I believe. Maybe a bit less, maybe 10 years ago. Like actually, a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's the last time you've seen Divas in a main event, and now they're main event in a special, and everyone's now tuning in to watch these two Divas, not male wrestlers but female wrestlers, actually wrestle and see what they can do.
Yeah.
So the entrances were incredible as usual, and the crowd, even before the match started, the crowd were going, "This is awesome, you deserve it," and yeah, basically just cheering the house down. It was incredible, and for 30 solid minutes, the time flew by. You wouldn't even know there was 30 minutes that had gone by because it was just so much going on at all times. I thought they were going to go to a time limit and then go into overtime with getting no pinfalls, because I don't know why I thought. I just thought that that would be quite nice to do for like the first time, saying they both one up each other, they can't beat each other.
Yeah.
But it was 2-2 in the end, and then the first fall was by Sasha Banks raking Bayley's eyes while the referee was distracted and rolling her up. The second one was Bayley. I think Bayley got a roll up as well. The second count for Sasha was a count out on the outside for her.
Didn't she tease little fan?
Oh yeah, I'll get to that. And then Bayley won with what did she win with? The second fall. I've forgotten what the second fall was. I know she pinned her though.
Okay.
But at some point in the match, Sasha nicked basically Bayley's got a super fan called Izzy, and she nicked her headband in the crowd and ran around, and this girl broke down in tears. I don't know if it generally looked like it wasn't planned and it was a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
But for to play a character that well and not feel really bad about it afterwards.
I bet she did afterwards.
Yeah, she did. She gave her some flowers and stuff after the match, which was really nice of her. But to do that in the instant was like, Jesus Christ!
Did she
like you making a go? She actually what?
Did she get booed out?
She got booed, but everyone was just like, oh, because this girl was breaking down emotionally, and she's only like 11 years old.
Wow.
So in the that was like, Jesus Christ, more drama to the action. So Bayley eventually won with a submission move in the end, which with 3 seconds left, but Sasha Banks had nowhere to go, and the way she was contorted, it sort of made sense that she had to go yes, because she wouldn't know what the time was unless the crowd was chanting it down. But in that spur of the moment, so Bayley won 3-2 in the end to what was a really good match. I personally feel that the Brooklyn one was better. But it was a good send-off, and then all the wrestlers came out to the entrance beforehand and congratulated both of them. Triple H gave Sasha some flowers to say thank you, because this was Sasha's last match in NXT, and gave Bayley some as well. But yeah, so that was NXT Respect. It's very good. You need to watch it. I'm really annoyed you didn't watch it, because it's why we did this podcast.
Yes.
It's frustrating. Well, it's not frustrating because I like explaining things to you, but I probably mumble a lot.
Yeah. You do like a lot as well.
I need to stop it.
I was hoping you were going to do it then, but you didn't.
No, I stopped myself. That's why I was going to do it. So that was Respect. Really good pay-per-view. 8 out of 10, definitely. I think Brooklyn was better, but I think this felt like a not B show, but
B+.
Well, B+ show, yeah.
Daniel Bryan show.
It's like it's leading on to something next. So hopefully, when me and Luke eventually will go to NXT and watch the live special all the way in December, we get to actually see some wrestlers who we're watching now still be in the fucking roster. Otherwise, I'll be very upset. Oh, guess who else was at the tapings as well? Not the tapings, but at the special.
He
He was a TNA wrestler, and he was a cowboy.
James Storm?
Yeah, he was there. So
Was
there's
he?
massive rumours that he's going to be coming to NXT, but not sure.
Really?
So we'll see. We'll
So
see.
was he there, like,
we'll
watching
see
the
this
show?
twist in the tail. He was there at the show, and there was photos of him there.
Wow.
And I've
Nice.
looked today on the internet recently, and there are photos of him appearing at the NXT tapings as well. So-
Really?
and I think
Awesome.
he wrestled a match. So
Wow.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
so that's big, and obviously the crowd like that, they're smart people, so they'll be a bit of,
They know who he
yeah.
is.
So since that's me ranting, what did you want to speak about to me, Luke?
I got my theory test tomorrow, so I got that.
Excited? Nervous?
Nervous. Yeah.
Have you been revising?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, you positive?
Yes.
You think you're ready?
Yes.
Okay, good.
No.
No.
No, it's not good.
No. Just go in with an open mind and just like, you just got to go in confident and say, I've got this.
Yeah.
I know these answers.
That's how I do it.
Yeah. I mean.
That's how I do it.
Is that an early one?
It is. Yeah, it's early. It's at 12.
Oh, that's fair enough. I spent yawning. I spent my day searching for a good 2 hours trying to find a short break away with me and my missus, because it's our 3-year anniversary on Thursday, and I got this weekend off for once, which is bloody brilliant.
Yeah, yo.
So I spent 2 hours trying to find a place for it, and I eventually found somewhere. So that was my achievement for the day. I've also been watching Sword Art Online too, as well. That was really good.
That,
We can talk about it another time.
is that one of them animus?
It's one of those animes, yes, which you need to watch.
You're
I'm
watching the
surprised
manga.
you're like me, dude. Why do you not watch anime? Why do you not watch it? Tell me why.
I don't want to.
Why does it not
It
appeal
just-
to you?
Huh?
Does it not appeal to you?
It doesn't appeal to me, no.
You just don't have time.
Well, I have time.
Yeah.
It just doesn't appeal to me.
This
Japanese cartoons,
yeah, but it's mature and it's violent.
big boobs.
If it's violent,
Lot of
and it's
blood.
awesome, and it tells.
I'm not a fan of blood.
It tells excellent stories. Not a lot of them have blood in it. Sword Art doesn't have that because it's based on video games, so that's why you should watch Sword Art.
Isn't that what you die in the game, you die in real life? Or is that a different one?
That's the same one, yeah. If you die in the video game, you die in real life. That's Sword Art Online.
Okay.
So that's why you need to watch it, because I think you'll like it. Just give it a go. Watch the first episode now. I'll be
I've
hooked.
been thinking about watching Attack on Titan though.
Yes, watch that too. That's really good. It's really mature.
Have you seen the movie trailer?
Yes, it got a really bad review.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What did it get, like a 3.5? Something like that? From
It's
IGN?
more than that.
Are we allowed to talk about those sort of companies over a podcast?
I'm not going to listen to this, are they?
No, they're not going to listen to this, that's true.
Doesn't matter. People talk about like movie stuff online all the time.
Yeah, they do. 3.5 for freaking Attack on Titan, which you can
Movie.
understand, movie, because it's... But the anime's amazing. What else did they give a 3.5 recently? Oh, the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
The new one,
Yeah, the new one is shit. Apparently it's shit.
is it?
Yeah. Like, it's really fun to start off with, but it gets really repetitive, and they've merged some buttons together where... I think, like, the cancel button to cancel out of a move is the same button as doing one of the tricks. So it's
Really?
like you're going up for a massive trick to try and get this combo, and then you cancel it.
Oh.
It's like, Jesus Christ. Apparently the levels are really boring as well.
Oh,
which
there's not
is
really much you
depressing.
can do with a skating.
I was never into Tony Hawk, so I played it when the PlayStation 2, I think we
You know
had it.
when Blockbuster was a thing.
Yeah, what's Blockbuster? No. That's what we need to do. Blockbuster was once, for all you youngsters out there, you say that, we're in our, like, Luke's nearly in his 20s and I'm in, like, mid-20s. And it's shocking going up to kids these days who are, like, 6 or 7 and go, can you tell me what a VHS player is? And they're like,
nothing.
what? What's that? Imagine if you put it in front of them, they'd be like, is this some kind of spawn from the devil? Who
Like
made
years and years
this?
from now, people will be like.
I'll give him a
little
CD.
kids will
I'll
be
give
like-
him a CD Walkman and see if they can figure out how to use it.
Have you seen that video of the Fine Brothers did that actually?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's like kids react to Walkman and they just couldn't figure out how to work it.
Oh,
I mean, some of the older ones did, because obviously they must know on the internet what they are, but the little ones had no clue.
No.
It was funny to watch.
Yeah.
Also,
I would love to give one of my nieces and nephews my old, like, say for example, my old phone, my old Nokia phone, and see if they can use it.
Yeah.
Or even if, like, say
Give
for
him a
example,
book, see what happens.
when the little one's a little bit older, give him like, get out the old Nintendo 64 and see what he thinks of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get him to play. Well, I've had a few, like, my girlfriend's niece and nephews have had. They've watched me play video games and stuff, so they're used to the graphics of now. So it'd be interesting to see them go play like Legend of Zelda or Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64.
Yeah, Super Mario 64 and stuff like that. It'd be fun. It'd be
That'd be
brilliant.
funny.
Or even the old PlayStation games.
Yeah, PS1 games, PS2 games.
Yeah.
No matter what. Oh.
Oh dear me.
That'd be funny as hell to watch.
So I think on our next podcast we're going to be talking about old video games because this sounds like a really good
Sounds
fun.
like we
It
are
sounds fun.
gonna
So we've got 10 seconds until the 30-minute mark. So let's just count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Two Brothers. Thanks for listening and subscribing and following us on Twitter. We will
Surprisingly,
have.
you've actually lost followers on Twitter.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, I went from 31 to all the way to 22, 23. I don't know.
I don't even know what I'm on. I haven't been on it for a while. I really need to keep.
You got more than me.
I need to
You
make.
don't even do anything on there.
I know I don't do anything on there, which is awesome. So I'm gonna make one of us should probably make a Twitter account for this channel.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we do that, and then we start getting some followers, and I'll start linking stuff on Facebook. Although I might be a bit embarrassed putting it on Facebook
Yeah, so
just
will
yet
I,
until we
honestly.
get a little bit of a following, because I don't want people laughing and saying we're shit. So there we go. Which is what we will be.
You guys are so gay. What a bunch of
You guys just talk rubbish.
Oh my god, the dog's here with a toy.
We have a little cross between a Shih Tzu and a Bichon. It's a white fluffy thing, but she's a fucking pain in the ass.
Oh god.
Alright, this is Two Brothers Talk Bullshit. Thank you for listening today, guys.
I'm gonna throw a toy at the dog. Oh, she caught it.
Brilliant. Alright, we'll leave you with that. Take care. Much love. Ciao.